Hey, this is Zaklog the Great. Doesn't matter what the press says. Doesn't matter what the politicians or the mob say. Doesn't matter if the whole country decides that something wrong is something right. This nation was founded on one principle above all else: the requirement that we stand up for what we believe, no matter the odds or the consequences. When the mob and the press and the whole world tell you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth and tell the whole world, no, you move! Captain America, from The Amazing Spider-Man Civil War, by J. Michael Straczynski. That comic was published by Marvel in 1999, back when they still had a few sane, decent people working for Marvel, apparently. It's a powerful expression of intellectual and moral courage. Right is right and truth is truth, no matter who is for or against it. 17 years later, Marvel is run by an entirely different group of people, written by an entirely different group. And in 2016, they decided to write a story in which Steve Rogers, Captain America, the icon of American heroism, is actually a secret Nazi agent. Of course they had to write that story. Of course they had to make Captain America a Nazi. How could they not? How could they not do the worst thing to him that their social justice warped, shriveled little brains could come up with? After all, what he said there is the exact 180-degree opposite of how they act. I was going to say what they believe, but then I realized the term doesn't really apply. You can't accurately say such people believe anything. Their primary rule is you must believe whatever the media and the institutions of power say and do as they tell you. You must believe what they're telling you right now, regardless of what they were saying just yesterday. 2016, the election was stolen. They hacked the election. There was foreign interference. 2020, don't be ridiculous. U.S. elections are completely and totally secure, and no one could possibly corrupt them. Brett Kavanaugh and Blasey Ford, believe all women. Women never lie about rape. Joe Biden and Tara Reade, what are you listening to that crazy woman for? She has no evidence. J.K. Rowling is a hero because she defends gays. Nope, J.K. Rowling is a devil because she doesn't like transsexuals. And there never appears to be a moment of being troubled by the sudden reversal. This is what they tell us to believe today, therefore this is what we believe. The press, the politicians, and the mobs all say hate Dave. Therefore we hate him. Were we told to love Dave 2 days ago? Who cares? The idea that there is a fixed truth that you are obligated to defend, that to abandon this is to risk your sanity and your very soul. This is the very opposite of the left's ideology today. There is no madness or wickedness that they will not espouse and defend when they see the group moving that way. There's no self-contradiction that will trouble them in the slightest once the group's dogma is declared. And this is why, despite their manifest unpopularity, despite the growing danger, both economic and physical, of espousing many of my positions, I refuse to recant them until I am rationally persuaded. Now, I'm only human. I freely admit I may be wrong about any or all of the things I've said here on this channel. But what I will not do is submit to mere emotional abuse or social pressure to change my mind. Willingly submitting to such browbeating is the first step to surrendering your power of reason entirely. This is, in fact, one of the most honored virtues of Christianity. Standing by what you know to be true in the face of any and all bribery, threats, and coercion. Who are our heroes? The martyrs who would choose to die rather than deny Christ. Do I have that strength? I really don't know, and I won't pretend otherwise. None of us knows until the day actually comes. It's the same kind of test, though. Can a man become a woman? No. No matter what you do to him and what you call him, he will remain a man. He may be a grotesquely mutilated man, but he remains a man. Transphobe, hater, will get you silenced from YouTube. Can a man marry another man? No, the sentence is meaningless. Well, you're a homophobe and we'll get you kicked off of Facebook. Can you show me how I'm wrong? Are black people horribly oppressed by white racists? No. Their misfortunes are almost entirely due to their own behavior, which is largely due to their lower average IQ. You're a horrible racist and we'll get you fired. Okay. Can you show me where I'm factually wrong? Because until then, I'm going to stand here. Am I unswayable? Would I literally die for the truth? I don't know. None of us knows until we are actually in that situation. But anyone who calls you names in lieu of presenting you with an argument has made themselves an enemy of your soul. And you should treat them as such. God be with you.